Alrighty, what's up you guys, and welcome to Natural State Box Breaks. We're just about set for our third of 4 breaks tonight. Started out with Bowman Chrome, just wrapped up with Select Basketball, and now we are ready for Absolute Football. 5 blasters in the break tonight. Appreciate all you guys for joining in. If it's your first time breaking with Natural State Box Breaks, a couple things I'd like to tell you. First off, all cards do ship. Second, all rookie cards, all inserts, all parallels will be sleeved before they're shipped out. And lastly, all cards will ship out first thing tomorrow. So 5 blasters in the break. Like I said, 64 cards in each blaster box. Got Derrick Henry all over it. You're looking for autographs and mem cards from the hottest players in the NFL. We should see 3 green parallels. That's per box on average. 8 packs, 8 cards per pack. And we're always keeping an eye out for the ultra rare Kaboom inserts. I pulled one a couple weeks ago, and that was Tom Brady for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's a look around the box. And we're going to go ahead and get to ripping. We got the sleeves and the top loaders ready. We're looking for some big hits tonight. And our first blaster. Josh, what's up, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you tonight. Here's our first 8 packs. Got the first empty blaster box. And pack number uno. Rookies at the front. We got a guy I'm not going to butcher his name for Atlanta. There's Rashad Bateman for the Baltimore Ravens. Got Demetric Felton covering up the unsung heroes of Quentin Nelson. Got a base Justin Tucker, Corey Davis. There's Nick Chubb for Cleveland and Aaron Donald for the Los Angeles Rams. Pack number 2, we start with Nico Collins for Houston. There's Carlos Boogie Basham. Got a Mac Jones for the New England Patriots. In the first box, there's Kylan Hill for Green Bay. We get an introductions of Mac Jones. There's a base James Robinson, Terry McLaurin, and Jason Kelsey for the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to sleeve and top load our first Mac Jones for New England. Got the nice introductions insert to go along with it. And we're just getting started. Pack number 3. There's De'Ami Brown for Washington. There's Trey McKitty. Got a Kenneth Gainwell for Philadelphia. Here's a buy storm of Jalen Waddle. We have a base, Devin White. There's Aaron Rodgers, A.J. Green, and Justin Herbert for the Los Angeles Chargers. Pack number 4, there's Sage Surratt. Got a Jalen Phillips. Travis Etienne covers up Jamar Jefferson. Got a green foil. Get those cards in the right stack. Got a green foil of C.D. Lamb. There's Lamar Jackson, Chris Carson, and Baker Mayfield for the Cleveland Browns. Here is Chauncey Golston for Dallas. Got a Kwity Paye covering up our first Justin Fields for the Chicago Bears. There's a red zone of DK Metcalf. We have a base, Matthew Stafford. There's DJ Chark, Chase Young, and a second year of Joe Burrow for the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll sleeve and top load our first Justin Fields for Chicago. And we've got 3 packs left to go in the first box. This pack begins with Trayvon Moehrig for the Raiders. There's Josh Palmer, Pete Werner. Got a Jacob Harris and a green Trey Sermon for San Francisco. There's A.J. Brown, Randall Cobb, and Kyler Murray for the Arizona Cardinals. And Cardinals playing in a big game tonight. I'm not sure what the score is, but you guys can keep us updated there. Brandon Stevens. There's Owie for Baltimore. Got our first Najee Harris for Pittsburgh. There's a stargazing of McCaffrey. Got a base Josh Jacobs. Jonnu Smith, there's DK Metcalf, and T. Higgins for Cincinnati. Sleeve and top load our first Najee Harris of the break for Pittsburgh. And pack number 8, we've got a Chuba Hubbard. There's Joe Tyrone, Greg Roju. Got our first Devontae Smith for Philly. Here's a green DeAndre Swift. Tyreek Hill, there's Aaron Jones, and Nick Bosa for the San Francisco 49ers. So not a bad first box. Got a Devontae Smith, got a Najee Harris. We've seen a Justin Fields, and we also got our first Mac Jones of the break. That'll move us into blaster box number 2. See if we can't keep it up just a little bit. Keep the fire coming. There's our next 8 packs. We got the empty second blaster. I'm going to flip these over just because that's how we had them last time. Pack number uno. We begin with the rookies at the front again. There's Jacob Harris, Brandon Stevens, got an OE for Baltimore, and the unsung heroes of J.C. Jackson. There's a base, Stephon Diggs. We've got Big Ben, Drew Lock for Denver, and Jalen Hurts for the Philadelphia Eagles, followed by a kid reporter. Here's our second Najee Harris of the break for Pittsburgh, another Chuba Hubbard for Carolina. We get a Joe Tyrone for Tampa, Greg Rozier. There's a green Jamar Chase for Cincinnati. We've got a base Matt Ryan, Quinnen Williams, and Myles Garrett for Cleveland. Josh is looking for Micah Parsons. I hope we can get you a Micah Parsons or 2 or 3 tonight, Josh. If you're a Cowboys fan, being in Arkansas, I understand that. I'm not a huge NFL guy myself, but a lot of my best friends are Cowboys fans, so I understand. I like to watch the Cowboys. I like to watch the NFL. I just really don't have a team that I root for a ton. There's Najee on the introductions. Got a Travis Kelce. There's Dalvin Cook, Daniel Jones, and Tua. Got a kid reporter and a mem card at the back. There's Devontae Smith. And Javon Holland covers it up. That's going to be a rookie materials of Kyle Trask for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll sleeve that up. Very nice looking mem card for Tampa. Here's Davis Mills for Houston. We've got a Chris Evans covering up Ian Book. There's Peyton Turner. We've got a green Miles Sanders for Philly. Flip it around for Josh Allen. There's Mike Evans and DeAndre Hopkins for the Arizona Cardinals. Let's see here. This is pack number 6, I believe. Here's Patrick Jones. Got a Ramondre Stevenson for New England, covering up Ernest Jones for the Rams. There's a Bystorm of Mac Jones. Got a base Joey Bosa, Marquise Brown. There's Sam Darnold and Odell Beckham for the Cleveland Browns. Pack number 7, there's Tyson Campbell. We've got our first Jalen Waddle for Miami, covering up Quincy Roche. There's Keelan Mond for the Minnesota Vikings. We've got a red zone George Kittle. There's a base Jalen Ramsey, Laviska Shenault, and Khalil Mack for the Chicago Bears. Sleeve and top load Keelan Mond for Minnesota, former Texas A&M guy, SEC guy. There's Jalen Waddle for the Miami Dolphins. And we are down to pack number 8 here in Blaster Box number 2. Here's Sam Ehlinger for the Indianapolis Colts. Got a Tylan Wallace. He covers up Penny Sewell for Detroit. There's a stargazing of Lamar Jackson. We got a base Miles Sanders for Philadelphia, covering up Calvin Ridley. Here's Devontae Adams for Green Bay and Ryan Fitzpatrick for the Washington football team. Take a box here from the left side. And let's see what we get here. Blaster box number 3. Still looking for a kaboom. We've seen one mem card tonight. There's our 8 packs. Got the empty 3rd blaster box. And pack number 1, we start with Davis Mills. There's Chris Evans, Ian Book, and we've got a Bystorm. That is Rashad Bateman for Baltimore. Keep putting these cards in the wrong stack. Flip it around, we've got Chris Carson for Seattle. There's Baker Mayfield, Matthew Stafford, and DJ Chark for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Pack number 2, there's Peyton Turner. You got a Patrick Jones. He covers up Asante Samuel for the Chargers. There's Ramondre Stevenson. We've got a green David Montgomery. There's a base Chase Young. We've got a second year of Joe Burrow and A.J. Brown for the Tennessee Titans. All right, there's Ernest Jones. He's got a Tyson Campbell covering up a second Jalen Waddle. There's a red zone of Lamar Jackson. We've got a base Randall Cobb. There's Kyler Murray, Josh Jacobs, and Jonnu Smith for the New England Patriots. Pack number 4. We start with Quincy Roche. There's another Keelan Mond. Sam Ehlinger, he covers up Tylan Wallace. We've got a green of Jalen Darden for Tampa. There's DK Metcalf, T. Higgins, and Tyreek Hill for the Kansas City Chiefs. Pack number 5, we start with Penny Sewell. Here's Dwayne Eskridge for the Seattle Seahawks. Eric Stokes. We've got a stargazing insert of Aaron Donald. There's a base Aaron Jones. Flip it around for Nick Bosa to San Francisco. There's DJ Moore and Derrick Henry for the Tennessee Titans. There's Keen Nwangwu from Minnesota. Got a Jared Dokes. He covers up J.C. Horn. Jamar Chase for Cincinnati. Here is a green Deebo Samuel. We've got a base Brandon Cooks, J.J. Watt, and Darren Waller. All right, you guys, I just saw a guy tweet something about Spencer Rattler. Something about how the Razorbacks are going to play. I'm a big Razorback fan, and the guy tweeted the Razorbacks are going to play Spencer Rattler. So you guys fill me in on where Spencer Rattler committed today, if possible. Here's Chaz Surratt. Got a Kyle Trask for Tampa. Jamin Davis. There's an unsung heroes of J.C. Jackson. We've got a base, Hunter Henry. There's Russell Wilson. Joe Mixon for Cincinnati. There's Patty Mahomes. And we've got another kid reporter. I don't know if he committed earlier today or if I'm just now missing out on the news. I'm assuming he just now announced. Could be totally wrong on that, but you guys let me know. Here's Jalen Darden. We've got a base, Pat Freiermuth for Pittsburgh. Azeez Ojulari. Here's Gary Brightwell. We've got an introductions of Najee Harris. T.J. Hawkinson. There's Taysom Hill and David Montgomery for the Chicago Bears. And we are ready for Blaster Box number 4. Next 64 cards. There's our 8 packs. Got the empty 4th blaster box. And pack number 1. We start with Daz Newsome. There's Simi Fehoko, Greg Newsome for Cleveland, and Christian Barmore. We've got a green Aaron Jones. There's a base Randall Cobb, Kyler Murray, and Josh Jacobs for the Las Vegas Raiders. Pack number 2, there's Elijah Moore for the Jets. Got a Brevin Jordan covering up Anthony Schwartz. Got an introductions insert of Keelan Mond. There's a base Jonnu Smith, DK Metcalf, T. Higgins, and Tyreek Hill for Kansas City. Looks like I put some cards in the wrong stack again. All right. And another kid reporter. Still looking for a kaboom. Here's Shi Smith. Got Patrick Surtain. How about our first Trevor Lawrence for Jacksonville? There's Larry Roundtree and a green Kwity Paye. There's a base Aaron Jones. Got another Nick Bosa for San Francisco and DJ Moore for the Carolina Panthers. Full sleeve and top load Trevor Lawrence for Jacksonville. Not bad. We will do a recap at the end of the break. Looks like we got a mem card coming in this pack. Sure enough, we'll move that to the back. We've got a By-Storm insert of Rondale Moore. Here is a base, Derrick Henry, Brandon Cooks. We've got J.J. Watts and Darren Waller. Behind our kid reporter, we have Kadarius Toney, and Larry Roundtree covers up our mem card. That's going to be an absolute burners, and that is Chris Godwin for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So 2 mem cards for the Bucks. We'll sleeve that one up, included in our recap. Here's pack number 5. We start with Trey Sermon for San Francisco. There's Tommy Tremble. Got a Smith Marset, Jarrett Patterson. Here is a green Nick Bosa. We've got Hunter Henry, Russell Wilson, and Joe Mixon for the Cincinnati Bengals. Here is the guy I'm not going to butcher his name. Got Rashad Bateman for Baltimore, Demetric Felton. There's a red zone of Christian McCaffrey. We have a base, Patrick Mahomes. Here's T.J. Hawkinson for Detroit, Taysom Hill, and David Montgomery for the Chicago Bears. Pack number 7. We start with Nico Collins for Houston. Here's Carlos Boogie Basham. We got another Mac Jones for the New England Patriots. Kylan Hill. Here's a stargazing of Saquon Barkley. Got a base Debo, Teddy Bridgewater, and Ryan Tannehill for the Tennessee Titans. So I believe that's our 4th overall Mac Jones of the break. 2 of them have been base rookies. One was an introductions, and one was a the other insert. I'm losing my mind. I'll think of it here in a second. Here's De'Ami Brown. We've got a Trey McKitty, followed by Kenneth Gainwell and an unsung heroes of Kendall Fuller. There's a base Phillip Lindsay, Jonathan Taylor, Derek Carr, and Cam Newton for the New England Patriots. And that's going to get us ready for box number 5. Our final 8 packs, our final 64 cards of the break, and our final hopes for a kaboom tonight. Here's the empty 5th blaster box. Hoping for something good. Here's our first pack of blaster box number 5. We begin with Kadarius Toney. There's Larry Roundtree, Trey Sermon. Got a buy storm of Kadarius Toney. There's a base Jared Goff, Patrick Peterson, got Kenny Galladay, and Devontae Parker for the Miami Dolphins. And I'm putting cards in the wrong stack yet again. Pack number 2. We're starting off with Tommy Trimble. There's Smith Marset, got a Jarrett Patterson, and the guy I'm not going to butcher his name. Here's a green parallel of Alvin Kamara. Got a base Emmanuel Sanders. There's TJ Watts and Jerry Jeudy for the Denver Broncos. Here's Rashad Bateman. Got an Ametric Fulton, Nico Collins, and a red zone of Devontae Adams. We have a base Carson Wentz. Here's Julio Jones for the Tennessee Titans, Tom Brady, and Dak Prescott for the Dallas Cowboys. Pack number 4. We start with Carlos Boogie Basham. Here's our 3rd Mac Jones of the night. Kylan Hill. There's De'Ami Brown. And a green Trey McKitty. There's Kyle Long, Justin Jefferson, and Saquon. A very good break for the Patriots tonight. It's our 3rd base rookie card of Mac Jones. Pack number 5 feels like we got another mem card coming up. Could it be another Buccaneer? We'll find out. I'm going to move that to the back. Pretty sure I just gave it away. It is not a Buccaneer. Here's a stargazing of Josh Allen. We've got a base, Will Fuller. There's Stephon Diggs, Big Ben, and Drew Lock. Behind our kid reporter, we've got Trey McKitty. There's Kenneth Gainwell, and how about Michael Thomas on the absolute burners for the New Orleans Saints. Buccaneers decided to share the love on the mem cards tonight. We got 3 packs left to go. Here's pack number 6. We start with Sage Surratt. There's Jalen Phillips, Travis Etienne, and Jamar Jefferson. We've got a green Andy Dalton. There's a base Jalen Hurts, Matt Ryan, and Quinnen Williams for the New York Jets. Pack number 7. We start Chauncey Golston. There's Kwity Paye. Another Justin Fields for Chicago. There's an Unsung Heroes of David Bakhtiari. There's Myles Garrett, Travis Kelce, got a Dalvin Cook, and Daniel Jones for the New York Giants. Sleeve and top load Justin Fields. No Trey Lance tonight for the 49ers. They get a couple of Trey Sermons. Here's pack number 8, our final 8 cards of the break. We begin with Trayvon Moehrig. There's Josh Palmer, Pete Werner, Jacob Harris. I got an introductions of Justin Fields. There's a base Tua, Josh Allen, and Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Got a lot of rookie cards to sort. They get 3 mem cards tonight, 2 absolute burners. There's Michael Thomas for the Saints. Got a Chris Godwin for Tampa, and also a rookie materials for Tampa. That is Kyle Trask for the Buccaneers. On our top-loaded recap, these are in no particular order. Got a base Justin Fields rookie. There's a base Mac Jones times 2. There's Trevor Lawrence, Kyle Trask, got a Jalen Waddle for Miami, Keelan Mond for the Vikings. There's a green Jamar Chase, base Devontae Smith. There's Najee Harris, Justin Fields times 2, and Mac Jones times 3. We saw Justin Fields on an insert or 2 as well, and I know we saw 2 Mac Jones inserts, so 5 Mac Jones total tonight for the Patriots. A very good night for New England. We got one more break coming up tonight. That's in about 10 minutes. That'll be our basketball mixer. You guys are more than welcome to jump in, watch some good cards be pulled in that break. It should be a very fun break. We got breaks all throughout the remainder of the week. We'd love for you guys to join us again here at Natural State Box Breaks. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out on eBay, or you can always shoot us a message right here on the Facebook group. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. Have a safe remainder of the week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.